KitchenAid, Consul. These are products, company names you probably know. Our next guest is with a company that makes all of them and many more, and is here to talk about what they are introducing and showing here at CES. The Global Sustainability Director. He's in charge of the world for Whirlpool is Ron Vogelweed. Ron, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
Great. And how are you, Dave? And I thank you for having me here today.
It's our pleasure. And my washer and dryer are Whirlpool. I think my fridge is too, so I guess I must be supporting you somehow along the lines.
Well, it's great. I think a lot of people around the world are, and I think that's because we really connect with the consumer at the consumer level.
Yeah, very true. And speaking of which, at the consumer show here, what are you guys showing? Because I know there's a lot of buzz happening around your exhibit.
Oh, absolutely. So we have some great technology, not only for energy efficiency, but also for making a better world and connecting you with the community around you and in the world in general. So I think this is where we bring technology with a purpose. And so this is not technology for technology's sake.
Yeah, this is not just connecting your toaster because we can.
Exactly.
This is products that you're working on where tech is making a difference in our lives.
Right. It's not an internet of a thing.
Yeah.
It really is bringing technology to work for you versus you having to work for technology.
So in that sense, how would you use technology? For example, if I were to buy a new washer dryer, what would technology do to make a difference?
Yeah, so you can download all kind of new cycles. We have a connection where you can replenish all your consumables, let's say your detergents, automatically in connections even with Amazon, automatically, not by time, but actually by the usage. So it actually can look at what's left, how much you're using it, and order it and have it ready there for you.
Really? So somebody like me, a bachelor, doesn't have to think and say, wait a minute, I'm running out of this. I got to go get more of those pods because I hate measuring stuff and just throw a pod in, whatever. It'll just help me think.
Yeah, exactly. And you can pour in 12 loads, so you don't even have to think about that. You can hit start. In fact, my daughters, who are as young as 6, do the laundry now because it's easy to throw in. You hit the start button, it's ready to go.
Well, send them over.
Yeah.
Okay. Child labor. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool where tech is making a difference. And you talk about a washer and dryer hooked up to the internet, and people say, why? What for? Well, there you go.
Exactly. And I think, and then we brought in the human element too. So our Connect to Care, what we talk about is really making lives better. It's not necessarily about how we prove technology works. We've done that for 104 years. So, and we've done it great. You know, your refrigerators and washing machines are over 50% more efficient just in the last 10 years. And most people think, oh, my washer's new. And then they think about it and it's like, maybe it's not. Maybe it's 7 to 10.
Not so new.
Yeah. And so I think this is where we can really bring that in. And so the Connect to Care is actually on the new one. With the connectivity, you can donate right straight to Habitat Humanity, which we've done for 15 years. All new products to Habitat homes across the world.
Well, that's
and
cool.
You can actually donate 10 cents a load, and so you start connecting your children or even yourself to the rest of the community, and that's what we think we bring to the table.
Loving it. Now I'm hearing about Hybrid Care Dryer that is getting a lot of attention here at CES, and CES not necessarily a show known for a lot of home appliances, but because you're using a lot of cool tech, they are becoming more and more involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hybrid Care dryer is actually a huge fundamental leapfrog into the future. It is about
into
the future.
Tomorrow, you can say.
Yeah, into tomorrow. Yes, thank you. But it is tomorrow's tech in today, and it's 73% more efficient. Your dryer. Your dryer is the most energy-using appliance now because we've done such a great job with the washers and refrigerators and dishwashers. And it brings
that's a good point, Ron, because if folks don't realize that, turn on your dryer next time you're doing a load of clothes and go out and look at your meter.
Yeah.
Or look at it before you turn on the dryer and see how relatively, hopefully slow it's moving. Then turn on the dryer and it's spinning like crazy, and that's just going to the electric company.
Yeah, exactly. It's 73%, so that's where we think it's uncompromised performance. So we're going to improve performance but lower your impact on the environment, but also save you money in the same time.
We
so
all
it's
like
great.
that.
Yes, everybody loves that. And so
you were telling me before we went on the air that you have dryers that don't even need vents anymore?
Yeah, so this hybrid heat pump dryer doesn't require a vent, so you can put it in your closet. It matches with a closet depth washer now, and so you get that savings and the flexibility. Even if you're living in downtown Chicago in a high rise, it does give flexibility to even designers, architects, or people who have those space constraints where they don't have the opportunity to do that, whether new construction or remodel. You're able to do that in any home.
Now, is it not that I necessarily need it, but if I don't hear the buzz, does it text me or something that my clothes are done? Or
yeah, you can get alerts, and in the rest of that, you can even delay the cycle to save even more energy. Hey, I'm not going to get home, so we can go on a longer cycle, even save you money. So it's a fantastic fantastic. Or if there are parties coming, we can actually accelerate the cycle.
Yeah.
So these are things that as you think about in the future, of tomorrow, we can bring those kind of advantages even here today.
That's very cool. Now, one of your competitors here, some of their big news is they're talking about a camera inside the refrigerator, which people would think, okay, how often do I need to see my turnip on the shelf or something? But when you think about that kind of technology, it's, wait a minute, am I out of milk or am I not out of milk? Or did I have a lot or a little? I forgot, and on the way home, get some. Are you guys working on anything like that? Or do you have something that helps us determine what items we may be needing?
Yeah, I think that's where it's also about storage and helping consumers. And so what we showed here today is lots of different configurations, most useful refrigerator today as far as organization. And so it's also about those things as well. But we also show the kitchen of the future. And so we have a great view of where we think it needs to go and where you start to bring in those ideas of knowing, not necessarily having to check. Once again, going out and looking and going and doing those things. How can it pervasively know where I'm at and where I am and able to tell me that and seamlessly integrate it into my life versus interrupting my life?
Sure, yeah. Good point. I like that analogy as well. We've got to get you back on again soon. There's more to talk about. We didn't even scratch the surface or talk about HVAC industry and what you guys are working on there and how pure tech advancements are making a huge difference. But check them out at whirlpoolcorp.com, and we'll get you there too when you visit intotomorrow.com, and you'll see video of all the radio show interviews with many guests having products. For some reason, he wouldn't carry a washer and dryer over to the broadcast booth.
No.
We have to work on that next time, apparently. But we'll get Ron back on the show and get an update on some more cool things that the folks at Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Consul, and many others are working on, all under their global umbrella. We're back with more as Into Tomorrow continues. I'm Dave Graveline from Las Vegas, Nevada, and CES 2016, our 21st edition, as Into Tomorrow continues right here on the Advanced Media Network.